Welcome back, everyone. I am just checked out the Cleric stuff. I'm hoping to get unlost. I always get lost here. How are you guys doing today? There we go. We're out of here. So we've got our song cellos, which is awesome. And we've also got our chant of battle going, which is fine. You know, not a big deal. We don't really need it right now, but why not? We're going to head over to see our good friend Kenlo Newsback, which is a dwarf in the city of Caledon. Now, it's a bit of a run. We've got cellos on, so we should be able to go, you know, I want to say somewhat quickly, but it's an early version of the song, and it's not that fast. Could be faster. So I know where I'm going. I've done this route many times, but basically what we're doing is we're going to be traveling right across boom. We're going to travel right across here to Butcher Block Mountains. Then we're going to run into the north part of the map, and that's where Caledon is, the city of dwarves. And then I got to find my buddy. So yeah, we'll do that. Now, I said I wasn't going to be doing any like jump cuts or anything like that on this. I may do some at some point, but ultimately I think we'll try to stay away from it. I think we're going to just record no edits. Although, to be honest, there's a couple of things I wouldn't mind editing out of the previous. Oh, okay, just a lag spike there. Yeah, there's a couple of things that I wish I could edit out of the last episode, but you know, whatever. Giant wasp drone. I'm not going to think too much about killing stuff on the way. I think I just want to get this done. The main reason I want to do it, besides the obvious, you know, it's a quest. You get, you know, rewards from it, XP. But the thing I really want is the armor. You get armor, and it's good. It's not bad, you know, for this point in the game, right? So if we're lucky, we'll hand in enough. Where am I going? Okay, we're still on the right track. If we're lucky, we'll get enough to get, you know, a few pieces of leather armor. I believe it's leather. I'm going from memory here, but we could definitely use that. Now, there's a place that I used to love to hang out at in the next zone over, and it's the chessboard. And there's undead. There's a small spawn. I think it's 4 or 5 spawns actually, and around, I want to say around level 8, 9, 10-ish. I could be wrong though. I don't remember. There we go. Into Butcher Block Mountains. Now this is another decent sized run. That's one of the things I was hesitating to do this run right away because I have, oops, right there. I've got some belts, but I don't have like, oh, there's a spell there. I forgot to memorize. Okay. Forget to scribe it. It's not a lot of belts. It's a long run for just that, right? What's this guy? Goblin. Does he like me? He doesn't care. Skunks make you stinky if you attack them. Phew! How the dwarves feel about me. Apprehensive. Interesting. So yeah, that's the other part of it, is you get some faction, right? Get some faction with the dwarves. Well, it used to be too. Is there a faction in this game? Now I think about it, I don't remember seeing faction stuff. Not consider I. And 5 spells done. Pet stats. I don't think there's factions in this game. No, maybe not. I don't know. I could be wrong though. Let's keep jogging. This guy here probably doesn't like me. Oh, he doesn't care. Level 11. Now, I am level 4, so I think I've got the gate spell that'll take me back after, and that's the beauty of it all. Is I only have to do the run one way, and then I can gate back. I think I go up here. There's a jumping and rolling dwarf. The folks that like playing dwarves, the female dwarves, those who like to play the female dwarves are very upset because the male dwarves get a cool jump and roll animation, and for some reason they implemented it for the male dwarfs, but they did not implement it for the females. Go figure. It's an outrage, I tell you. Once we get back, we're going to start crawling CRUSHBONE. When I say crawling, I mean we're going to set up our own instance, and we're going to set it so that there are no respawns. And the main reason for that is to give us the freedom, the breathing room to take breaks and progress and see how far we can get. We should be able to do pretty well. Oh boy. Trying to grab these. There we go. We should be able to make some pretty decent progress. I don't think we can go into the, what do you call that? The fort, I guess. Fort? Is that the word I'm looking for? The hold. Well, yeah, they're much higher level dudes in there. But the whole outside, we should probably be able to make some progress. We've got lull, so we can do single pulls most of the time. Sometimes they get resisted, and then you get a pull much bigger than you wanted. That's all right. That's all right. I remember playing my bard in Everquest 1 when it was prime, and I was raiding with a group had a great guild at the time, and bards are excellent outdoor pullers, meaning they go find stuff and bring it back to camp so people can start biffing on it. But I used to absolutely love pulling the Plane of Growth. And bards were excellent at that. Okay, so I'm going from memory here. I don't know if I remember exactly where things are. I think we're up in here. All the dwarfs. I think we go this way. Through here. All the way around this corner. Yeah, there he is. Kenlo. It's the Warrior Guildmaster, so. Alright, Kenlo. Let's give you a belt. Let's see what just one gives. We got 2% XP. I could do, there it is, the faction. The faction does work, so that's good. I got, what did I get? I got a pair of gloves, and they are, it doesn't say whether they're leather or not. Tattered gloves. But hey, I don't have any gloves, so there we go. Sweet. They're small, but that's okay. We're a small race, so let's give them a few at a time here. See what we get. Hopefully, we get a bunch of. We don't get a lot of duplicates, like sleeves. So this is no more good. So I'm going to destroy that. Get rid of the cloth cap. Get some shoulder pads. And the sleeves we already have, but we're going to do, where is it? We are going to upgrade that. So we're going to merge items. And there we go. And now we have patchwork sleeves +1. So the armor class just went up 1 level, right? It's one of the cool new features of Legends. All right, let's see if we can get some more gear. Oh, we already have all of these. That's okay, because we can use them to upgrade, right? Boots of the Long Road. Actually, I don't want to upgrade those. Those are good. So let's do the gloves upgrade. Tattered gloves will change to tattered gloves +1. A little bit more armor class. And then the sleeves, we're at armor class 4 right now. See what happens when we do 2. So they're still +1. There we go. Now they're patchwork sleeves. So 2 armor class 5 now. These boots are kind of useless, so we're going to get rid of those. And let's get the last 4. XP is going up. It's not going up as much as I remember, to be honest, but that's okay. We're getting some gear. Oh my god. Stuff we already got already. Alright, can we make it the patchwork sleeves +3? Probably not. And the shoulders, we can definitely upgrade. Merge. Yes. Merge. Yes. Okay. So we got some upgrades. That's awesome. Not as much as I'd hoped to get though, but we got a little bit of XP. All right, so let's get out of here. We're gonna gate out. This will take us back to our starting point, I guess. If you guys are looking for expert gameplay, this is not the channel. Get out. No, we're doing stuff beginner mode, easy mode, chill, relax. Okay, let's get going, I guess. We'll get back into CRUSHBONE. I've got a little bit of a speed boost. Which way? This way. I got a little bit of a speed boost, so I might be able to run away from certain critters. Let's see if I can get up here without dying. The spider. And where's CRUSHBONE? I'm going north, right? There it is. Can I lull this guy? Can I lull this guy? Good. Let's go. Lulling does not put them to sleep or anything. It just lowers their radius in which, you know, they will be, they will aggro on you, right? Okay, we get a bit of a full house here. All right, we'll just create our own instance. Create, we're going to do non-respawning, just 0, just difficulty 0. And we'll have the place all to ourselves. A little bit of a wait for the instance to get created. Pretty cool concept, though. One of the things I'm not crazy about so far in Legends is there's only about 7 or 8 servers, and you're only allowed 1 character per server. So that kind of sucks. Okay, I'm not seeing Chant of Battle. There's only 1 song available. If that's the case, I think we're going to switch this up. Hang on a second. Stat buffs. Chant of Battle. The one that's going to start playing? Yeah, okay. And then we'll do movement solos on that one. Okay, it looks like it's only working on one, this last slot, as there's somewhere along the way I'll be able to do like up to 4 of them, I think. They'll all play automatically. So let's just go with pull these guys. Should be able to tank 2 of them easily. Do a lot more damage with the Cleric nuke than I do with my sword. All right, I'm getting 1 to 2% so far on these. Let's start being more careful. Lull that. Nuke that. Oh, good. Come on, why isn't it attacking? I guess I'm going to be nuking. I do want to try something. Let's try Chords of Dissonance and see how that does. This one will not autoplay. But the problem is with this is when I'm running this, they're taking some damage. 3 damage per tick. Problem is I can't cast while that's playing, so that kind of sucks. So let's turn this back on. And we'll deal with that one song. And we'll nuke. These pulls are all pretty easy, pretty straightforward stuff. There's a couple of areas we're going to go to that are going to be a little bit more challenging. You got to keep an eye on the levels too, because I could end up with a level 10, and I just need to be careful for that. It should be red though. The label above the critter should be red. I'm going to make a change here. We're going to change. Okay, so that's courage. Cure poison. I don't need that. Holy armor. Let's give ourselves a little extra A little extra defense here. There we go. So we've got courage for 23 minutes, holy armor for 15, chant of battle, and yelp is up all the time. Sure, at what level I get dual wield, I can run 2 swords. That might increase things. Definitely want to be doing some damage with melee, though. That's the whole reason for getting the bard, to be honest. Which could lead us to taking a tank kind of class as our third class instead of a necro. Now we're going to collect some more belts, and we'll do that run at some point. Let's heal up a little bit. Try not to fizzle too much. The big baddie in this dungeon is Emperor Crush. Emperor Crush, and there's another guy, I forget his name. Yeah, I forget his name. The Dark Elf, I think. Another belt. Now we're just clearing here, right? These are not respawning, so we'll be able to come back here anytime we want. Let's loot that. I'm going to clear. Let's get these two. Two of them will come together. Oh, maybe not. Get this little pawn. I'm going to clear this middle section, and then we'll run up that side over there, I think. It's pretty easy so far. I could have probably ramped up the difficulty, but I'd rather start getting the tougher guys, you know, and yeah. Rather tough big guys, or no, easy big guys than tough little guys, if that makes any sense. Come on, hit him. Oh, attack should be on. Okay. This one might be a little tricky. Okay, that's one. That's two lulled. I can probably handle two of these guys, no problem. When it gets to three, and then there's a surprise fourth that's hiding around a tree that I didn't know was there, that's when it gets pretty shaky. Look at this guy up here, that's a Legionnaire. 8. We can probably take that. This is easy mode so far, right? See what I mean by it gets a lot better after a few levels. Those first few levels, 2 or 3 levels, are kind of rough. And boring, because you don't have much, right? You don't have spells, you don't have equipment, and this is a level 7, no problem. Okay, so that part's done. We're gonna just work our way around. There's a tough section over and straight ahead of us up that ramp there. It can get pretty scary over there at low levels anyway. But, you know, we got Divine Order. We can run for 18 seconds with cellos if we need to. Start to realize after playing this for a little while how much I miss some of my favorite leveling zones that are not yet in this game. This is just the base game map. I understand, I could be wrong, but I understand that the next expansion is going to be launching in December, I think it is, which is Kunark, Ruins of Kunark. And that's got some cool places. That's a big change. Oh, I got 2 this time. Level 6. Sometimes the lull doesn't work. I'm looking like I'm pretty tanky right now. I can take some hits, no problem. Let's merge those. Probably put those on, actually. Here's a Wanderer. Perfect timing. How are we doing for belts? That's a wrist. Let's put that on while we're fighting. Okay. That one worked. That one worked. Nope, that one did not work. Now it did. Looking forward to trying the tougher guys around the corner. It's usually where I die. Another nice thing about being low level is your mana comes back really fast. I do have this turned on. I don't have the tool tips on, but this regenerates your mana faster. These are all kinds of different stances and whatnot. Okay, we got both, that's fine. gotta check my settings. I want to turn these on. There's a setting I turned off because it was annoying me a bit. There we go. Let's level this out a bit. Automations, is it? Interface. Show ability tooltips. There it is. There we go. So regenerate mana twice as fast, and your spells have a 5% reduced mana cost. So there's a whole bunch of different ones here. There's stances. I don't have any active. Oh yeah, I do. I have offensive stance, balanced, channeler. Okay. Anyways, let's keep going. Let's keep going. I want to get to the tough guys. Gloves. We're going to sell those. I don't need those. Okay. Next up, this guy. I might get two here. No, I got one. If we can find a named dude, that we can start farming some special gear. All right, there we go. This guy's going to be tougher. No, the stuns though. Why am I not attacking? Oh boy, I keep getting stunned. Yeah, this guy's much tougher. Much tougher. It's not really hitting me that hard. I'm just not able to do a lot of damage to him. Should be worth some good XP though. He's got to watch out he doesn't run the wrong direction. There we go. Here's a nice Legionnaire's Bracer. That's nice. That's really nice. Armor class, hit point, strength, and save versus void. I don't even know what void is. Is that a new thing? So let's get that put on. If we get more of those, then they'll just keep improving, right? Okay, here comes the fun part. Let me heal up a bit. How many am I getting? Just one. That's good. See if I can find another one-handed sword. I feel like I'm not doing as much damage anymore. My least favorite part of the game is getting stunned all the time. Okay, what are we at? 5.6%. We're almost about to level up here. Okay, this is where it gets sketchy. There's a dude here. There's a serious dude there, level 12. That guy can mess me up probably. This is where it gets sketchy, as the kids say, sketchy AF. I don't know what that means, but yes, I do know what that means. Okay, my lull worked on him. We're gonna try him. We're gonna try him for sure. I just want to make sure I get just him alone. We'll get another level. That'll be good. Come on. Stunned, stunned, stunned. My buffs are dropping. I should rebuff before I do more. Yeah, need a new nuke or something. This is getting old. There we go. New level. Oh, I got a Hymn of Restoration. Okay, let's check something out. AAs, I have 1 point. I want, can I get one more of these? Yeah. Okay, we got another button. Then I want to check out this guy. I need 3 points for the next level. This possibly allows one bard song on auto pulse. Okay. So my healing, I got to pick basically, right? Okay, is this ramp good here? This is where we find out if we're going to die. Okay, he's coming right up. Good. I was worried that he was going to run around the other side. There goes all my skill ups. Yeah, this is getting kind of old. Just casting strike over and over again. Not sure when the next Cleric nuke comes up, but I need something a little stronger. I'm gonna back down a little bit in case he runs. Had to mute for a sneeze there. All right. Heal up. I want to check something real quick. Strike. Do I have a bigger nuke? Fewer, 26 to 33 damage. 10 damage. This is way better. 2-second cast, 1.5. So it's a little bit longer cast. A lot more damage. Okay, let's buff back up. Holy armor. All right, let's see about this tough guy. Now, I want him solo, so I don't want that guy. I don't think these guys are going to be a problem, but this guy might be. So let's go down. Actually, you know what? I need to check. Are there any other dudes there? I don't see anybody else. Okay, that's stuck. Wish me luck. I got single. Yes. Nice. I'm going to back this guy right up. Let's see how much this guy hurts. Scoutsman. Golden trick to these type of games is to do more damage to the other guy than he does to you. That's generally a pretty good thing. Good strategy. It's deep, you know. And fortunately, I can heal myself, so that's good. Easy peasy, guys. I didn't think it was going to be this easy, to be honest. Well, now he's interrupting me every 2 seconds. Nice. Oh, look at that. Look at that. I got a loot. That's a bard thing, man. I need that. Rusty broadsword. That's a one-hand slashing. And bracers of battle. This is a good one, too. All right, let's take a little break here and check out this gear. Can I dual wield yet? I can. 536 with a 1.139 ratio. 0.138, so they're both very close. I think we'll leave the short sword there. And this bracer, AC2, AC, this is a much better bracer. We're just going to ditch this one. This is for a quest, so I got to do some homework. I got to do some homework. This is useless as well, I think. I'm just going to put it in my any slot for now. It gives us a little bit more light, maybe. Oops. This loot, let's throw that over there. Okay, that's awesome. Very awesome. Let's try this guy, see what happens. Probably pull 6 dudes. Oh, another single, good. I try to, when I do these types of runs, I try to, oh, there's some guys up there. My goal really is to be able to clear the instance. That's kind of what my overall goal. Once I've cleared it, I've killed the top dude. Then that's when it's time to move on. Find the next place, you know. I mean, I could go to Befallen, which is quite a run, but I don't know. Kind of want to do CRUSHBONE. Centurion. Come on. He's lulled. The other guy behind him lulled. Oh, we got 2. Oh, my dual wield is coming up. Awesome. Wasn't sure if I can dual wield yet, if I had to wait for a certain level. Okay. Doing good. Nothing in there. There's some dudes up here. Let's go over here and see if there's somebody around the corner. Yep, there is. And that is a Taskmaster. Level 12. Might be a tough guy. Maybe not. Gotta back this guy up a bit. These guys aren't too tough. Level 12s. I think ultimately, as long as I can single pull them, they're easy. I could probably pull 13s, maybe even 14s. But as soon as there's more than one, it's a whole new ball game. How are we doing? We're almost halfway up to the next level, so that's good. What's in here? That is the question. Oops. Uh-oh. What did I get? Just the one? Okay, that's fine. It's only level 6. Looks like I did that aggro through the wall thing. But just so you know, frequency of episodes, what is this? 940, one hand slash, intelligence, wisdom. That's a 0.225 ratio. That is a pretty good weapon, I think. Was it a whip? Let's swap that out. Let's give that a go. Where'd it go? Oh, I didn't loot it yet. Let's replace this short sword with it. Get rid of that starter weapon. Intelligence, wisdom, so that's good. Okay, let's see how that goes. It is a whip. Okay, it's all good. We got in there. We got 3 guys at the back, and I have a feeling there's one around the corner. Could be sketchy. Oh, there's one right here. Oh, and there's a baby. Level 2. Okay. Is there a dude up top? Level 8. Let's see if we can split these guys. Yep. Yep. Oh no, I got 2. Oh, I got a Dwarven Smith. What the heck? Level 3. What do we got here? Forging hammer, one hand blunt, 438. That's a terrible ratio. Let's just get rid of that. What's this? Dwarven blood. Don't need that. Okay, is this guy still pacified? Let's pull this one. Oh, and an elf priest. Interesting. You get the whip sound. I don't know if you guys can hear that. Come on. I don't know why these guys are upset with me. They're my friends normally. High elf parts. Nice. This is actually turning out to be easier than I expected. I expected to be dead several times already. He's not turning. Why isn't he turning? Oh, there's a key. Shackle key. I think I'm going to need that. Okay, what do we got up here? Yeah, that's kindly. I don't understand why they attacked me. Maybe they got summoned by the orcs to help them. Against their will. Maybe that's what's going on. Okay, what do we got here? We got a bunch around the corner. How are we doing for time? Oh man, all right. Herein lies the problem with recording this is if I stop recording and stop the dungeon, I'll have to start all over again. Uh-oh. Okay, good. Oh, there's a sneaky necro around the corner. This could be interesting. Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. Oops, oops, oops. This might be a problem. Yeah, lots of nukes. This guy's pretty tough. Yeah, I think we're going to wrap it up after this, guys. What I might do prior to next episode, I may come back and do all this over again. Oh, I'm in trouble. I'm actually in trouble. Oh, I keep getting interrupted. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Divine Aura. Oh, I can't move. I died. Oh boy. All right. Well. Okay, well, I guess that's a good way to end this episode. No mana. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. Yeah, I'll have to figure out how to portray these long dungeons in a 1 hour episode or so. I don't really like doing much more than 1 hour, so we'll have to figure it out. I wish I could save the instance. That would be incredible. That would be absolutely amazing. But I guess as we move forward, I get stronger and stronger. I'll be able to just run in, pull, several dudes at the same time, figure out some way to kill a lot faster. So, anyways, yeah, if you've enjoyed this, please consider subscribing. That would really help out. I'd really love to get this channel moving along, and like and comments, and I'm still hoping to get some feedback on your thoughts on the third class for this guy. And anyways, hope you guys have an amazing day.